All right, so talking about this session, if you've been being here for the past few weeks, students have been asking for a PhD student, PhD guidance. We've had just master's students till now. And yes, so just to inform that, of course, we have PhD students who have applied, not so many, but we have a few. So, we're trying to get them on and share their experience. So this week we have Minori with us. She will be proceeding to Southampton in a few months, and she has been a PhD student who's been working for almost 2 years. So been in touch with us for almost 2 years, and trying for her PhD admissions, basically preparing with the TOEFL exam and the entire application process. PhD application process is a little bit different from masters. So, she'll be there to share her experience. And secondly, she's been also working full time in her job, and she's doing, some important research as well. So, just before we start, let me just share her offer letters with you. So she'd been trying from 2 years, some of the time she was not successful and she was not getting admission. But this year, based on her profile and her engaging with the different professors, she did manage to get admission in two universities. Okay, so first one you can see is so not just in the UK, but also in the USA, right? So she got admission in Purdue University in USA, and you can see the date. It was 18th of February, 2025. And for her PhD studies, she got admission in Purdue University. But we decided to apply to more different places, and for better options, because PhD is all about. Yeah, one second. Can't see the offer. Is it not visible, the offer? Can you see my screen? Okay. All right. So, yeah, so this is one where she had the offer, but she decided to apply for more universities. And then finally, she is going to the university of her choice, which is University of Southampton, particularly the field in which she was looking at. So you can see the date. This was 20th of March 2025. And this is the course, her PhD in Human Development and Health, full-time course. And she was supposed to start in September, but she took a deferral and she will be starting in the month of Feb. So the one intake is in September, another intake is around Feb. Anyway, so this was her profile, addressed about her experience, and how she has made it possible. You'll be able to see. Increase volume. Is my voice still, is it not audible? Is it low? Should I speak louder? Volume is low. Okay. All right, so I'll just transfer over to Midori and she can share her experience, and then, we'll go over any other things which she has missed. So, all right, so Midori, are you with us?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. So, are you joining with video or just audio?
So the audio will be comfortable for me.
Okay, okay, fine. So, yeah, so Midori, please share your journey with us, since the time you joined us, all the things you have gone through, your profile, your work experience, and then, what is the process if students want to apply for a PhD, if somebody wants to, get a scholarship. But main thing is how to get admission in PhD, so please tell us your experience.
Sure, sir, sure. And thank you so much, sir, for such a nice introduction. So, hello everyone. I'm Miss Minori Ramteke. I've been selected for fully funded scholarship for my PhD in University of Southampton, UK. So I'm very pleased to share my journey of how I got selected for my PhD and getting scholarship, fully funded with the help of Hemant sir and Nived sir. So first, I'll start from the scratch. So first, I did my graduation in nutrition and dietetics, and then I did my master's in food science and nutrition. And then, the little bit I'm going to brief about the nutrition part is that nutrition is not limited only to the nutrition word. So the nutrition has n numbers of specializations. Like I'm cancer specialized, so I did my specialization after master in cancer. Then there is a public health. Then there is a sports nutrition. Then there is a kidney nutrition, liver nutrition, pediatric nutrition, which is a kid nutrition. So there are n number of nutrition. So you can do a lot of specializations in that. After my specialization, I wanted to pursue PhD. So I was trying my level best since 2 years to get into it. But how I started, the first thing I did is I have gone through all the universities in which my subjects align. Like like I wanted to do my PhD in cancer nutrition. So of course it was not there in all the universities. So first I started to research that which universities give me the which university I can apply for PhD in cancer nutrition. So in the USA, then Australia, then Canada, then UK, in whichever country you wanted to do. So first, the thing I did is I filtered all the universities, and then uh, then I've gone through the website where I can approach the professors. Okay, so maybe I'm a medical student, so there are n numbers of professors, which are different, like a biochemistry professor or a chemistry professor. So there will be so we have to approach those professors which which our subjects are related to. So I started to approach those professors. So first I've made my own profile, like introducing myself, like I'm Miss Minori Ramteke. I've did my graduation, PG, then my interests, and then I have made my entire profile. After that, I started to email them. So not only approaching 1, 10, or like 20, 30 professors, around almost I have approached 400 to 500 professors. Because what happened, many of the professors over there are very busy, so they might not go through our email only once. So what I started to do, I started to email all the professors. After 7 days, again I used to give them a reminder. After 7 days, again a reminder. So out of that, like if out of 400, 500 emails, I used to receive only one or two replies ki, okay, we liked your profile, or what are your interests, or whatever the professor used to email me back. So keep approaching the professors of your subject related. And after approaching them, after they revert back to you, they will ask you for an interview. So whatever the date and everything you feel like, so they will interview you. So the first thing, try to be very calm and introduce yourself fully, that what are your interests, how you started the journey. They are not very much interested in what your subject, they are very much interested in your confidence, what are your future goals, and how confident you are. So try to give them such answers which will impress them. And yeah, for the PhD, but you need this your research paper. So after my PG, I already had two research papers in my hand. And after my PG, I was working. Directly, I started to work. So during my working time also, I was doing research. So, that is a very big weightage for applying for the PhD. Okay. And but your research paper should be published. It should not only be, in your hand, but it should be a published in a good journal, international journal. So I have 3 to 4 research paper which are being published. So they get very impressed. Not only impressed, they feel that okay, whatever the research we have done is authentic. Only the authentic data or only authentic research paper has been published. So yeah, share with them your research paper. Tell them that what are your interests, what sort of a PhD you wanted to do with those professors, and get a little bit of knowledge about what professors they have done research in that. Okay, so because the professors over there they are so super knowledgeable that they don't only have 3 or 4 research paper being published, they have n numbers like 100, 200, 300. So after the interview and keep even after interview they might not revert back to you all of a sudden. So keep emailing them. So if what are your interests, what you want, what type of a research you wanted to do. If they tell you okay, so and so, and if you feel that you're confident that you can try doing in that whatever they have shared with you, their topic or their research. So try to you know s- try to dig into and approach the professors. Do not lose hope. Try 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 months for approaching. But yeah, there is a difference. See, the UK universities, they wanted. There's a difference between the countries of approaching the professor. There are some universities they don't want directly to approach the professor. They want you to directly apply for the PhD. There are some university who will ask you to first approach the professors. If they agree, then they will give you the offer letter. So please go through the university's website properly. Go through it, that what they want, like what sort of PhD applications and how they want you to apply. So once you are aligned with your professor, it will be very easy to get the offer letter. For the universities in which you are directly applying, that would be a little bit difficult, to wait and get to know the answer. So first, I started to do this. I started to approach the professors, and second, I started to go through the TOEFL paper, TOEFL education, TOEFL papers, and studying about it, TOEFL or IELTS, and whichever the country suggests, like they want TOEFL or IELTS or Duolingo or whatever. So then I started to study about the TOEFL. I gave the paper. Everything will be guided to you by Hemant sir and Nirved sir regarding the English test. And once you clear it, then only you will be eligible to apply for applications. So this is the second thing I did. And then the third is go through a proper website of the university, get to know what documents they wanted, like LOR, letter of recommendation. Some universities want 4, some universities want 3 or 2. So letter of recommendations are especially only from the professors, like from a master professors. So letter of recommendation is nothing but we know the recommendation from our professors that this is the student, we knew it and she's hardworking and so and so, so and so. So LOR, a personal statement, statement of SOP, then n numbers of transcripts and everything they want. So before all these things, you have to convert your mark sheet into the transcript as well, which will be done in the university. Uh, and after that, just filter like which university want which document, how many documents. Like some will need 2 LOR, some might need 5 LOR. So just go through it and jot down everything. Just don't keep it in the mind. Jot down everything in a one diary or a paper that what the universities want. And once you clear your TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, or PET, PT, whatever the tests are, and then you will be very much confident to apply for the applications. And then start applying. USA universities deadline is mostly in the December month, and the UK is like Jan, Feb, March. So every university has a different. It's not like all the USA universities deadline is December. It might go to January also. So just go through the start of application date and the deadline application date. So make sure to go through all this thing, because once, like for the very first time, I missed out my Michigan application. I thought, okay, it's in the January, but it was the 15th December. So do not do this. It's a very 1 year का आपका एक loss हो जाता है, because that professor asked me to apply for the application after my interview. So that was a huge loss for me. But after that, start applying. Applications are very long one. They ask you many things: your passport, your transcript, your LOR. We cannot directly upload it. It should be uploaded from the professors. And then after completing the applications, which will be guided by Hemant sir, Nirved sir, how to go through it, and how to fill it, and then the everything will be guided by them. Once you submit it, uh, then just wait for your luck to get the offer letter. But if you approach the professor, for sure you will get the offer letter. But if you're directly applying, then you have to wait for that. So this is how you have to process for the PhD. Yeah, for the PhD, two things are very important. First is you should have a research paper, at least one which has been published. Second, you should have some research background. And third, you should be working. They are very much mesmerized by that, thinking, okay, you have a research paper also, and you are working also. This is what was my plus point, that they were like, okay, I'm still working. My joining is in the January end, but I'm still working right now. So they were like, okay, you are working also, and you have a research paper also. And keep telling them, keep approaching them, that my interests are this, I want to work on this, I want to work on this research paper, and sort of. So so these are very important for applying for the PhD. So you should have one research paper which has been published. You should have it doesn't matter your marks or whatever your percentage, but yeah, you should have a good CGPA. That has something with the university. They have that limit or criteria. And working, you should be working. Like if you're not, that's fine, but work will give a weightage, because one of your letter of recommendation is from your workplace. So that is a very huge plus point. So yeah, so this is how you can apply for the PhD. Yeah, so I'm done.
Yeah. So I think Minori has explained in great detail, what is the steps and what are the different stages. Just keep in mind how PhD is different from masters. So in terms of PhD, whichever subject you are interested in, students, you need to, make a list of all the universities which are doing research or which have some PhD positions available. You can see that on the university website. You can see it on a Find a PhD website as well. And like she said, application process a little bit different. In USA, many times, even if you don't have a research proposal ready, it's okay. But mostly for UK, they do want it. But like she has said, your research background in terms of research papers and all this, that is definitely important. And she has just given she's given some idea by saying how many professors she has emailed and she has connected with. So, definitely she has gone through that and then tried this for 2 years, and at the same time managing work also, managing language exam preparation also, and then connecting with the supervisors. So basically, if they are happy with your profile and like she said, if you have connected with them and if they are happy and if they ask you to apply, 100% you will get the offer letter. Okay, I think next week I'll have another session on this. Another student who has got an admission for PhD. I think she's going for chemistry. So I'll get her next week to share her experience. But yes, connecting with the supervisors, having back and forth with them. Once they like your profile, they see your research proposal, they have an interview with you, they will ask you to apply. And then once you apply, more often than not, you'll get the offer. I think for Minori it's good because she applied both USA and UK and she has seen the process for both of these things. And most importantly, there were lots of ups and downs, but she did not give up. And then finally she has gotten her desired goal, and she's happy with the subject, with the professor, and she will be working now for 4 years, at least 3 to 4 years. That will be her course. Now, same like this, one or two students. So we've got tons of students. In fact, most scholarship results have come out, and majority of those students are for master's degrees. So we are trying to basically highlight for the PhD also. The students have asked us, and we will be continuing the series. But for sure, I hope you have gotten some important information from this. And then beyond that, so Minori was preparing with us for 2 years, and then finding the professors, connecting with them, uh, shortlisting, all this preparation. So that's of course done by Smirat sir, and Smirat sir, of course, is playing a big part in all the students, connecting and checking the correspondence, and uh, whatever you need to reply to them. Most of the work, of course, is done by the students, because student profile will be shared and you're directly connecting with the professor. But yeah, the initial process, any help you're requiring, this that. So in this process, your IELTS preparation, or more important, yeah, IELTS preparation, shortlisting the universities, then once you get the offer letter, applying for the funding, and then now Minori will also go through that for her visa, flight, health insurance, all those things we are guiding the students. So I just shared my contact on the screen. First thing, make sure you're part of the WhatsApp group. The QR code is on the right. That's where we post all the updates. And apart from that, if you want to connect with us directly, you can call Sir on his number 989-232-9101. You can connect with me on 989-232-3427, and then you can drop us an email. You can visit our website. You can meet us in Nagpur or in Mumbai. And this video, and along with few more videos, I will be uploading to the YouTube channel. So make sure you have a look at that. And Instagram also, we are posting all the updates. And Smirat sir has also shared the links in the chat box. So if you need to connect with us, you can just do it from there. Okay. So we'll have some questions now. So students, if you have any questions for us, any doubts you want to ask to Minori, so just post it in the chat, and then we can go through it one by one.
Not necessary that you have to publish your paper in Scopes Index. It can be published in any journal, but it should be an authentic journal.
Okay, so paper publishing. What else? Yes, our PhD students, I see few of them in the chat. We have Naresh, Nishant, uh, Yogesh also, not Yogesh. Any other PhD students, you have your doubts, please, you can ask her directly. What
Okay, for
else?
the motivational letter and SOP, if possible, share the format of the same. Sure, you will get a lot of format, but SOP is all about, statement of your how you're putting your interest, like how you are sharing key, how you have come up with the research paper, what are your interests, your entire journey from your graduation, post graduation, and then your research paper, and then what are your interests, why you wanted to do PhD. So this is how the detail of SOPs are, like, and what are your future goals in whichever PhD you're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, about the scholarship. So yeah, just to give you an idea. So for any category, if you're asking for open category, remember, main thing is family income needs to be less than 8 lakhs, and you need to have a unconditional offer from top 200 university. That's why whenever we apply with our students, and if we're having ads or something, we always write the QS ranking of those universities, right? So Minori is going to Southampton, which was number 80 last year. And for you also, for any other category, SC, ST, OBC, Open, the Sarthi scholarship for Maratha students, minority student scholarship, requirements are the same. Unconditional offer from top 200 university and family income less than 8 lakhs. The rest of the things are manageable. Yes, any more doubts, students? Any more questions? Yes, yes, fully funded. So, for example, if you see Minori, I'll share an offer letter with you. She is going to University of Southampton, right? And this will be, you see, they have given the start and expected end dates 2025 to 2029. Okay, this is the first page. Is there any other detail? No, I think I've just. What was the fees for this course, Minori? Do you remember? Yearly fees, what have they said?
Yeah, it's there in the second page. So it's 26,000 pound.
I think I have just got. Oh yeah, yeah, here. So students, here you see this. This is 26,700 pounds for 1 year for 25, 26. All right. And you see over here, this is whatever her research will be, and her supervisors who will be guiding her. So for every year, she has to. So this will be her cost, 26,700 pounds. If you multiply that for 4 years, right? How much is that? That is almost 90,000, more than 90,000. So almost 1 crore rupees fees she will have to pay to Southampton. But since she got the fully funded scholarship, the entire tuition fee would be covered by the government. Okay, so that is the advantage. Plus, she will be getting a stipend also for her living expenses, right? So, fully funded scholarship, whichever open category or any other category, its provisions are the same. Okay. Siddharth says family income, if it's exceeding, uh, see, depends on what your income is. So if you just connect with me after the webinar, based on your profile, I'll be able to answer that. Okay, if you are any kind of government employee or something, so probably not, you know. But if you are in a business or something, then maybe. All right. Nishad says food technology. Minori, you have an idea for food related research and PhD? I would suggest UK, but do you have any other idea?
Yeah, for the food technology, sir, I think Australia and UK are better. I don't know about the USA, but Australia and UK are better for the food technology. So you can try, you can, go through the universities and just Google it, like which are the best, countries for the food technology. But yeah, you will have a really good, after you have done B.Tech and M.Tech in food technology. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So for PhD, definitely I would suggest UK as the first choice. But again, yes, Australia is another country which has got, great scope for PhD as well. So definitely these two countries are good choices. You can have a look. Completed masters. Uh, yes, yes, of course, not a problem. If you have done masters, you can do masters again also. That's not a problem. But generally I would suggest go for PhD. Now, take Minori's case or any other student who's gone for PhD. She is working completely in the research field, right? She's done her master's also, and she's involved in that work as well. So for her, it was quite logical to go for PhD. For other students as well, I suggest to them that, if you have already done master's, uh, in terms of scholarship, PhD, it is a little bit easier, and plus you get to stay in that country for 3 years, 4 years. You can finish PhD earlier also. Okay, 3 years, 4 years, you can stay in that country. You get a lot of idea, you get experience. You can get employment also working as a research assistant, teaching assistant. So you'll have enough income to supplement your profile. And PhD, for example, now Minori is going to UK for PhD. Students, you will know that if you go to UK for masters, you will get only 1.5 year of work visa. For PhD, it is not 1.5 year. Okay, it is more than that. It is 2 years. Correct? 2 years of work visa. It might be even 3 years. I'm not sure. It might be 3 years also. So same with Australia, you get a lot of time to work and study because just 1 year masters, and if you're again repeating it, it will be problematic. Competition a little bit less in PhD compared to masters, so you can keep that in mind. Mother says, country, good choice for master in management. See this exact course, master of management in marketing, in finance, in business, and all this. I suggest everybody to go to Australia because I've got so many students going to Australia now in February, right? For sure, master in management. Make sure you do a 2 year course. In Australia, all the courses are of 2 years. So, education wise, as well, one of the top universities, and plus future prospects also. In Australia, you get 2 to 3 years of work visa. So, definitely Australia. Okay. Any other questions, students? You can just add it in the chat, right? Incomes included. So, whoever is earning, family would be you, your mother, father, brother, sister, you know, those people are considered. Data science, AI, you go to USA, data science, AI. Any STEM course, when students yesterday I met a lot of students and many of them were in 10th standard, 12th standard, and they were saying, which field should we go for and what should we study? I always tell them try to go into a STEM field, particularly for USA. Now, USA's got all the problems in terms of the visa and H1B and all these things. But see, all of my students, okay, they all went to USA without any visa problems, and most of them have gone for STEM courses. Okay, so they've got enough time to work. And if you go from F1 to H1B, you will not have any problems in terms of the fee of, $100,000. So, data science or any STEM course, you should consider US first. All right. Okay. Mother says, how about Singapore? Singapore has got good universities. All right, Singapore has got good universities, and I think they've got just 1 year of stay back, right? Just 1 year. So education and all is good. I've got some students currently who are studying in Singapore. I'll get more feedback from them. But for sure, National University of Singapore, NTU, Nanyang Technological University, they are good. But stay back period little less, and it's a small country, right? So not too many options. So you can have a decide about it. All right. BSc Biotech, MSc Environmental Science. Uh, Pursuing diploma in Ambedkar thought. Come to know about some of the PhD in interdisciplinary courses, environmental social science. Can you guide about? See, you will have to select a program which is, if you're going for PhD, it's better if it is related to your profile, right? So, environmental science related, you can, maybe look into something related to that, or if you have any other interest, what you can do is you can connect with me after the session, and then, we can guide about that, or we can have an idea how to proceed with that. So, we'll have a detailed discussion. Kiran says, which university is best for PhD in public medicine? See, again, PhD, any field you're looking for, there would be just three countries, right? US, UK, and Australia. So, those are the three major countries that we recommend. And again, based on your profile, based on the supervisors who connect with you, that would be, we can pursue that. GRE required for USA. Depends on the course. Most of the courses, they don't need it. Some might need it. So, depending on the course. Anuj says, see, in this field, right, in yoga related field, so the pioneer is our country, right? So it won't make sense if you go there related to that. And government also has got the policy where if you are studying in a field where subject has got more scope over here or more knowledge or any Indian or Indian history or Indian related subject, they would not sponsor scholarships abroad. They would ask you to study here. So, you'll have to probably look into a different field or a different subject. Management, again, Australia. Siddharth says data science. Data science has got a lot of scope, yes, for sure. Business analytics, you can go for USA. And Gap, yeah, Gap is fine. Gap is fine. GR is required mostly in USA, not even that much. Okay, but Gap is fine. Gap can be managed. Any other PhD related questions, students, for Minori, if you want to ask her anything specific, any doubts? Nothing? Fine, I'll share my contact once more. You can have a look. So you can connect with us directly. Uh, in Nagpur, connect with Hemant sir. You can call him on his number 9892329101. If you are in Mumbai, around Mumbai, you can connect with me on 9892323427. You can also scan the QR code if you want any kind of updates. That's where we put the regular updates, so you can join there. And then drop us an email, information@coursescounselorscareers.com. Visit our website. You can see the past students who have gone on scholarship, and you can meet us in either Nagpur office or in Mumbai office. Fine. And of course, our YouTube channel, we'll upload this video and last week's video also. You can see the other students who have gone abroad on our YouTube channel. And also, you can follow our Instagram page for more updates. Fine. Uh, I hope this was helpful for you. Minori, if you want to give one more message to the students, like based on your journey, what you have learned, and some tips you want to help the students for PhD or any other admission.
Yeah, sure. I would really say, see, for applying for the PhD is a very long journey. It's not that easy to get into a PhD. So I would only say be patient, be confident, have faith, and never lose hope. So, try. If you really want to get into any country for your PhD, if you really, really, really want to get into, then do not lose hope. Do not lose the faith. Just try getting into. So it was my 2 years of a journey. So of course, you will also get into it. So be confident. That's it.
That's great advice, and thanks a lot, Minori, for being here and giving us your time and guiding the students. The students really wanted someone who is from a PhD background to come and share their experience. So great you have come, and we wish you all the best and success for your future. We know you will do well, and of course, thank you to all of you also for being here Sunday evening. Always appreciate it. So thanks again, Minori, for your time.
Most
And
welcome. Thank you.
thank you, thank you. And for all of you also, make sure you join us next week, where again we'll have another PhD student share their experience. And if you have any questions or doubts, you can connect with us. You can meet with us in the Nagpur office or in Mumbai office. And anything, you can just connect with me directly as well. All right, students, so take care. Thank you for joining. Have a good evening, and I will see you all next week. Contact number is there in the chat. I'll put it again for you. My number, okay, 9892323427. Okay, you can connect there. Fine, students. So again, thanks. Take care and have a good evening. See you all next week. So thank you, Aniket, Anuj, Bridge, Harshada, Junaid, Kiran, Madhav, Naresh, Shubhashish, Siddharth, Sumant, Yogesh. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.